Did you see this young girl happy about the Charlie Kirk death? Did you guys know? In universal law, celebrating death is wishing death in your own life. Did you know that? Because they didn't teach you universal laws, did they? It's written in every single religion, but it is hidden. It is a fact. Not a guess, not maybe, not if. It is a fact. Wishing death, celebrating death, is wishing it in your own life. Whether it's Charlie Kirk or whether it's an entire nation of people. These are universal laws. I'm going to show you some hidden truth that they are using against you. Because every cell in your body is a piece of God. Did you know that? Every cell in your body. And did you know that universal law literally controls everything? It controls everything. These laws cannot be broken. They govern everything. So what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. Because universal laws are how they manipulate you. If you don't believe me, just watch it to the end. You see right here, the money printers use universal law against you. Did you know that? People who run the world are the ones who print your money. All the other bullshit is an illusion. Whoever prints the money, those are the real controllers. Once you figure this one out, everything makes sense. See, when people cheer for the suffering and death of others, whether it be innocent civilians, political opponents, or even public figures like Charlie Kirk, they unknowingly participate in a trap set by those who control the levers of power. The money printers. The global elite who print the money finance wars. Did I tell you they finance both sides of wars? Because they do. They engineer division. They just paid for the education that you think is so good to go celebrate people dying. That education, they paid for it. They built the books, they put the structure, you fell right into the trap. I'm no better, I fell too, and I'm just here to show you what I found. Understand the deepest truth. Universal law always governs your reality right now. Universal law governs everything here. They may hide it. It doesn't mean it's not the truth. The universal law of correspondence. Your inner world becomes your outer world. Did you know that? How you think and how you feel determines how you perceive the world. The way you perceive the world is what determines the reality you live in. If you have a shitty perception, guess what? Your life sucks. That's just how it is. But it is the truth. If you think in your mind, I am fat every day, eventually in the mirror, you will become fat. It is a fact. And so is the opposite. Dr. Joe Dispenza proved through tests, people would mentally work out, one group would physically work out. Both groups had muscle increases, muscle development, almost identical. One of them was just thinking, the other one was taking action. Because the mind doesn't know the truth that you think or the reality that you experience. Did you know that? Why do you think whenever they test medications, what do they test it against? The placebo. The placebo is your body's power and ability to heal itself with the sugar pill. They're telling you that you have this power and we're just not paying attention. We're not paying attention. So as within, as you think about yourself, so you become. If you think you're fat, you'll become it. That's just how it is. Universal law of cause and effect. What you have inside your mind and your heart will magnetize into your life. This is a fact. This is written in all your cells. You have the power to reprogram it, to recode it, to be the change you want to see. Just remember, what you have inside your heart is the universal law of cause and effect. You want a different life? Change your mind, change your heart. Your life will reflect it, just like a mirror. The universal law of vibration. These are tuning forks. They are tuned to the same vibration. You hit one, the other one vibrates even though it wasn't touched. What that means is you have a resonance of vibration. If thoughts of hate and vengeance and death, they lower your vibration. So if you're happy for someone dying, that lowers you. That affects you. So while you think you're giving it to them by hating them, you're actually giving it to yourself. You're wishing these experiences on your life. They don't tell you this because if you knew, you would never wish that on another because you'd realize what you were doing to your own self. Does it make sense? This is what Christ was teaching. They just change how it's presented. The universal law of polarity. To wish death upon anyone is to wish death upon yourself. Do you not see this? Do you not see the deceit, the trick that they have us under? We all hate everybody. The division is thick, right? They're just getting you to ruin yourself. That's how they do it. How about this? Universal law of rhythm. By supporting the destruction of another, you feed the pendulum of violence that eventually swings into your own community. You can't support the ethnic cleansing of an entire nation. You just can't. Christ and nobody would ever come just so you could support death of another so someone could have some land. That's the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard. My friend Jenna, she says otherwise.
I'm Jenna. I'm Palestinian and British.
Where do you live, Jenna?
In Gaza.
And how has Gaza been in the last few days?
Not very good.
What's been happening?
In the morning, in the night, there's lots of bombing. And we have to worry about the house shaking. If it shakes, it feels like it's slowly falling. And if we hear some loud news, I get scared and Mommy hug everybody so we be protected. We are children. It's not right to do that to children.
And
we are families.
So tell me, what if Jenna was your child? What if that was your child telling her story and you lived there? Is it okay for you and your family? This is the universal law of rhythm. Supporting the destruction of another, you will feed the pendulum of violence that eventually swings into your own community. There is no way around this. And they are getting you to agree. They print the money. They can take it from anywhere. Think about it. Using America to fund it because they want you to remain silent. They want you to agree so you consent to it happening to you. You think I'm playing, but that is how evil and satanic these people are. They know universal law. They use it against you. They've deceived the masses. You think about it. If you can pay 100 years in advance to indoctrinate a people to support a genocide, think of the level of evil you're up against. They print every single country's central bank monies. They print all the money in the world. They control all the wars in the world. You don't comprehend what you're dealing with. So I don't want to hear any Christian excuse why that's okay to happen to Jenna's family. It's not okay to happen to yours. That's indoctrination. Christ would ever stand for it. Shame on every Christian for ever supporting that evil shit. It is true. Universal law controls everything. And the evil ones, they know it. And they use it against you. It's time to rise up. It's time to be the change. I'm going to tell you why. Because God gave you free will. He gave you free will so that you could come down here and be the extension of God. These universal laws govern everything, written within your heart. Christ came to tell you that your body is the temple. God is within you. They've told you that your free will is subverted. They told you in religion that your free will doesn't matter. It doesn't count. It's not true. It's the most important thing of all. See, God gave you free will so that you could be the extension and stop all this evil shit in the world. Not to go along with it, to stand against it. And evil is only prevailing because good people have decided to do nothing. Through deception, through lies, deceit, and trickery. If they can control the banks, they can control the books. When you realize that one, you realize that it's written in your heart. It's not on paper. God is within you. Not in a book, inside you. You are the light that we've all been waiting for. God sent you here for a purpose and for this very time right now, so that you could recode your body with these universal laws and know that God is within you and God is for you. And if God is for you, who could ever be against you? This is why they hide the teachings of Christ, because it destroys the whole narrative. It places universal laws back within your grasp and your power. And now you start to yield your life like a sword of truth, and it terrifies them. They're so terrified of us spreading the truth because they know that once we all connect as a people, we'll have this effect that affects all people. People will just be snapping out of it, waking up, uniting, and caring for one another. We'll start to have, what's that called? Heaven on earth. You know, it's by our choice, the world that we live in. We just have to make the decision, and it starts within yourself. You can't change the world, but you can change yourself. If you change yourself, then you can change the world. Did you know that? Because you affect everything around you at all times. People meet you. They're profound by your energy, what you have, how you have it, and they decide to make a change within themselves. You've essentially affected someone around you, but you could only do that if you first change yourself. This is what I want to teach you. God is within you. There's no one better than another. All people are God's children. Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in His sight. God didn't pick a religion like they say. God is within everyone. Religion is man-made. God is not. God is within your heart. I know this may be hard for people to comprehend, but just imagine if we all operated together, what kind of world we could live in. And if you look at the history of Tartaria and the ancient technology that seems more advanced than now, it seems like we already had it. Something happened. Maybe they convinced all of us to kill each other before and we did it. But this time, they fail. They don't win this one. We do unite, we do get together, we create a resonance, a frequency across the whole earth, and we change everything. Join the family, be the change you want to see. See guys, I told you, State Nationals, we rock.